Welcome back, Legendary Potato here, and today I'm going to see what happens when I go to the edge of the world in Minecraft. So this is going to be on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I'm going to be playing on Minecraft Xbox, so this will be on the Xbox version of Bedrock, but this will work on Pocket Edition, Windows 10, Xbox One, and eventually the Switch as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get to the edge of the world, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what happens. I'm going to see exactly what we get. So I think this will be really cool, of course. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you do leave a like on it, but let's get right into it. So let's say you're in survival, right? This is your super cool survival house. Will you ever be able to reach the edge of the world? Probably not, because you have to go about 12 million blocks or so until you actually get there. So we're going to actually go ahead and use teleportation in order to get there, because we're not even close to that. We're only about, x 800. We have to go 12 million. Not very far. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and teleport. So let's go ahead and teleport ourselves over to these. So I have it marked down here so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. And I'm going to type that in. And so let's go ahead and do /TP and we'll do @s. So that will do it so it's at myself. And so we'll do that. So that'll be me. Then we're going to do the number. So if you guys want to do this yourself, make sure you copy down this number, of course. But it's going to be 12, 500. Oh, actually, I think there's an extra 5 in here. So it'll be like 550, like this, something like this. I think that may be too many numbers or something like this. I think it's supposed to be like that. And so once you do this, and then as well as do 2 squigglies, so that will give the X and Y, or the Y and Z coordinates will be the same. And so as we do this here, as you guys are going to see, it's going to take forever to load this. But once we get in, we're going to be right here. So let's see exactly what we're going to see. And so we get to the edge of the world. Okay, so it looks like it's a little bit laggy, first of all. It's like I can't really move around over this way. And as you can see, like all jittery and stuff. Whoa, just look at that. That looks pretty crazy. But what's actually even more crazy is the fact that this world just like completely cuts off over here, it looks like. So it's not actually infinite. As you go over here, as you can see, it just cuts off, and it just kind of looks like it goes straight down to bedrock after here. It just kind of cuts straight down. But I think that's kind of interesting as well. And as you can see as well, it looks like we fall right through the floor. So look at this. You can fall right through the floor. It looks like you can x-ray a little bit. Look at that. I can x-ray. Let's see if we can find anything interesting around here. Doesn't seem like it. You can see some caves and stuff like that, which is pretty weird. So lots of weird things are going on. We got like the jittery camera. You can fall through the world. So as you can see, we fall right through. There's a zombie that fell right through there. So I assume the mobs actually fall through as well. So as you can see, as we look around, everything that's trying to spawn in spawns in and then falls immediately. So they're like kind of like ghost blocks. They're here, but they're like not really here. So these blocks like are trying to be blocks, but they're not, and so you can just fall through them. That was a really bad explanation of that, but basically what you need to know, of course, is that when you get to the edge of the world, you get some really weird broken stuff going on. So like look at all that. Whoa, look at that. Like just the way the flying starts working, and it's just pretty weird. It's pretty weird to do this, of course. So I'd recommend proceed with caution, because yeah, if you do this in survival, you're probably never going to make it here. But if you do make it here, this is what could happen. Pretty weird. But we could try and go to the nether as well. And so the nether will probably bring us somewhere interesting as well. It'll probably have a very similar effect. Let's see if we can try and go back over that way. Let's see. There we go. So you could go to the edge. Let's go ahead and see the ocean. So it looks like the ocean just goes out completely out this way, and there's nothing else to see after this point. Yeah, so we're just in the middle of the ocean, and there's like some light down there, which I assume is like lava and stuff like that. Is it lava? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I can't see. It's very hard to see in the water in Pocket Edition, it seems like. So let's go ahead and see if we can build a nether portal. Let's see if we can do something about that. I think that'd be really interesting. So let's see if we can find the obsidian. Where is obsidian? Is obsidian somewhere in here? I want to see exactly what happens when we, go into the nether with the coordinates synced up like this, because the nether syncs up coordinates, obviously. So we'll have to see, of course. But where is it? Where is it? I don't know where the obsidian is in this game. I gotta find that. Because that's kind of bad. Let me get to land so I can actually place this down, so you can actually place blocks here. And let me find it. I believe that's obsidian. There we go. We got obsidian. And we're going to need a flint and steel as well. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And so here we go. We got our portal. And then what we're going to do is get to the tools and stuff. Flint and steel and like that. Alright. So, whoa. Okay. First of all, the portal looks really weird. Look at that. So yeah, it looks like the portal's a little glitchy there. So let's try and go in if we can. I don't even know if I can go in. It's just kind of not letting me. Can I like go past this wall at all? Oh, there we go. Okay, can I go back this way? Can I fall in? There we go. Okay, so I'm in the nether now. Well, at least it's going to build terrain. Let's see if we get anywhere. Let's see if the game crashes or something ridiculous. But we're going to see if we can get to... Oh, the game crashed. Oh, no. Okay, so I loaded back in the world, so it looks like it loaded me right before I went through the nether portal. So that's probably not a good idea. Let's not go through the nether, but let's try setting the forest on fire, see if that does anything rather interesting, of course. But, yeah, as you can see... just like this world is so weird to look at. It's just really crazy to see that you can do this easily with a little teleportation command, and then suddenly you're right through to the edge of the world, and just it's all going really weird and stuff. So let's try to fly around. Like it seems like there's just like, it feels like there's invisible walls everywhere. There's not, but it feels like there is. Just the way it doesn't let you fly. Like I'm trying to go forward, and it usually takes a second before it lets you. Let's say we want to go, I don't know, let's say we want to go this way now. Like it's kind of making me wait a little bit. But if I try to sprint, yeah, there we go. As you can see, you can finally go through. It just takes a little second, which is a little weird. Sometimes it just stutters, and just like the flying, it lags so much. And it doesn't really make sense why, and just does this for a very long distance. So you're probably never going to get to this in survival. So obviously, like getting this far, you'd have to travel 12 million blocks, and it takes forever to travel, you know, like 100 or 1,000. So trying to travel this distance realistically in Minecraft is probably not all that possible. But I think this is really cool just to kind of do this in creative mode and get some really cool results out of this. To just kind of fly around and see the results of just like what you can do with the game, and just how much you can break it. I think this is really cool. Look at this sugarcane over here. Look at this. It's all flat. Like the textures get all messed up. Like all these little tall grass things get messed up. It's just like the game does not know how to handle this at all. So this is just kind of the weird result that we get to see, of course, and it looks like this is just a random piece of wood there. I don't think that's very interesting. I think that's just the way the trees generate. But yeah, just like looking at these things, like there's just grass that's just like half spawned in. And we can just like fly through and see exactly what else we can see that's interesting. But we go over to here. I think we can see the flowers as well. Oh, actually there's a horse that didn't fall through. Is the world normal? The world's not normal, but the horse, you can ride on a horse apparently. Okay. So for some reason, horses are unaffected by this. How strange is that? You can, I guess we could sit on a horse right now. So look at that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, okay, so we fall through as soon as it kicks us off. Pretty cool. There we go. Oh, it taps sneak to dismount. It tells you that. There we go. So we're on a horse now. So you could ride a horse into the far lands, it looks like. Oh, whoa, okay. I just fell through somehow. I wasn't even flying. But yeah, so here's Under the World. Nothing too interesting, but you can see all the mobs that spawn. For some reason, the horses don't... I don't understand why the horses don't get affected by this. But just like every other mob, it looks like gets affected. So like you see the zombies that fall through. Where's the horse I just tamed? Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can ride a horse into the distance. I think would be really funny. So let's go ahead and get... let's get some horse armor. So we'll do that. Horse armor. Saddles. I don't know if saddles are in the section. Oh, they're right there. They're right next to the horse armor. Okay, that was pretty silly. And so, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't think I can do this. I don't know. Oh, I fell through. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to ride a horse through the Firelands, but you guys get the idea, of course. That's just pretty silly, is that just sort of happens. But let's get rid of all of this. So, yeah, let's say we could, in theory, get on a horse. It's very difficult to of course, put it in his inventory when you're not able to crouch for longer than a second. Like, yeah, I couldn't do that. So that's just something we got to deal with. So am I still falling through the world? No, I'm not. Okay. But yeah, so I'm going to have to give up on that. I'm going to try and look for a few more textures. It looks like the flowers over here also flat. So you get these really weird things. Let's actually place down some blocks and see exactly what we can get. Let's like do fences, because like anything that's not a full block, I assume is, yeah, look at that. That's pretty strange if you ask me. That's just, I don't even understand how this happens. Just like the textures in the game just don't like this. They don't like this at all. And you get this really cool result of not really being able to use blocks properly. Like this doesn't make any sense by any means, but it just sort of happens at this point. So the game's not really even playable at this point. Like, you really can't play the game like this, but I still think it's fun to experiment with this and see exactly what you could get from it, of course. Whoa, okay, so it's like, so I guess different ways you place the stairs are going to give you weird results. Look at that, pretty cool. So, yeah, like sometimes the stairs work and look totally fine, and other times it looks like a full block, looks like a slab on that one. It seems like just like the textures disappear on certain sides, for who knows why. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, look at this. Look at this. That's just pretty crazy, I think so. Look at that. Can't even see the glass on some sides. Just like you can only see it this way. Pretty strange, pretty strange. We'll look at a few more, but I could do a whole video dedicated to looking at weird things like these. If you guys want to see those, of course. It looks like doors are completely fine. Are they? Actually, some of them are flat. Oh, yeah, they're flat doors. That's strange. But yeah, if you guys want to see like some strange stuff that goes on at the edge of the world, let me know, of course, down in the comments section. But I think this is really cool to look at and see exactly how much this game can really be broken sometimes. I think that's kind of a cool thing. Let's try and get to a place where we can place ladders. It doesn't seem like ladders are too broken. Nah, okay, ladders are fine. I would have expected more from a ladder for some reason. But we'll do, can we do something interesting? A slab? Let's see what a slab does. We'll do slab as the last thing. But yeah, it doesn't seem like slabs do much. That's a shame. But of course, if you guys did enjoy the video, of course, be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you guys want to see more of this weird stuff you can do in this game, I like seeing all the weird glitches and stuff you can do in this game. I think it's a lot of fun, of course. So if you guys want to see some of that sort of stuff, let me know down in the comments section. I can do that, of course. But I'll see you guys in the next video. So have a good one, guys, and peace out.